All right, so theoretically, we are now broadcasting. I apologize in advance that I have no camera going. It's not that I am embarrassed. Granted, I'm don't have an epic beard like my co-host John, but I do. My camera is simply not working. My camera is simply, and of course now it's echoing because. And of course, get rid of that. My apologies there. And there, minimize. All right, so sorry about the echo. That was just me forgetting to mute. All right, guys, so welcome to our first ever pre-movie night with Matthew Jeopardy. We're going to get right into it. As you can see, I already put the official link for the game in the chat. If you want to participate, please click on that link. Because we absolutely want contestants to join in. If you don't, then, well, gosh, then what's even the point of all of this?
Yeah.
And that actually reminds me, there's one person that asked me specifically to let them know when we were doing this. So let me make sure that I send them the... there. We are live. All right. Let's see.
Well, hopefully Matthew will come back to defend his title.
Oh, you know that's not going to happen. You know, Matthew, he did so well. He is definitely not coming back to defend his title. So we got one contestant in the back room. Come on, we need a couple more. Professor Brainy Specs. Come on, buddy. I know you can do this. And keep in mind, look, I embarrassed myself going up against John DeMarco himself on Vile Mike's Jeopardy. And granted, I did okay. I didn't do great, but I you know, but I didn't completely embarrass myself. Not like, you know, LDG, but the I didn't finish the day with too bad a score. It was a lot of fun, and it's really just for fun. Come on, we're all friends, we're all nerds. I want to see you up here one of these times, Professor. I really do. I will not accuse you of cheating, I promise.
I won't either.
You know, because I know that you are a man of integrity.
Yes.
But we can't. We got to get a couple of more people up here because we certainly can't let Sleep O Prey.
I will win by default.
Yeah, we can't let him win by default. Of course, we could have him go up against John. That would be fun.
Hey, John wrote the questions.
Mm-hmm.
I sure did.
That's not fair.
That's true. That would be true. We could have Thomas come up. Of course, Thomas wrote one category.
So he's also. I would get that category by default.
Uh
Okay.
huh.
So come on, we need a couple more people brave enough to take on Bert O'Prey. Now and by the way, Bert O'Prey, what was your score last week? Like negative something?
5. I think I had 200 points.
Yeah, so negative 200 something.
No, it was in the. I granted I was negative at some points, but I did climb my way out.
Okay. All right.
I play fast and hard. Anti-tracker. Sometimes that means I get way negative. Sometimes that means I get way positive.
And how did you do on Vile Mike's?
Way negative. Then a little positive.
Yeah, that one was a rough one. And so, come on, man, where is everybody? How many people are watching the stream right now? We got.
You're up against Friday Night Tights.
Well, so what? That doesn't mean no.
Friday Night Frolic.
We got 14 people watching, so we can get 2 more people that are brave enough to take on Bert O'Prey 5. I mean, come on.
I don't know. I'm pretty intimidating, I've been told.
Well, you've been lied to, that's all. I mean, come on. You really think you're intimidating?
I mean, that's what I've been told.
By who?
People.
The orphans, I assume.
Yeah, the orphans. Yeah, that was the people.
Real people, not people I've made up.
Really, real people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Real
Aha,
Australians mostly.
We do have one more brave soul. We're getting close to a match here, so welcome, Mr. CCDV. I haven't talked to you in a little while. How you doing, my friend?
It has been a while, I know. I've been off doing caretaker stuff, but I'm taking this week for myself.
Excellent.
Welcome.
So we got Mr. CCDV coming on to take on Bird O' Prey, which basically means at this point, Mr. CCDV is probably going to win by default.
Well, I wouldn't guarantee that.
Yeah. So we need one more brave contestant. And by brave, I'm putting up air quotes. I know you can't see me, but I am putting up. John, put up some air quotes for me, will you? There you go. Air quotes for brave, because A, there's no real danger, because this is the internet, and what are we going to do? Use harsh language. That's about the worst thing we can do. And B, you're going up against Bird of Prey 5 and Mr. CCDV. So,
which means that you're probably going to win if you join.
Exactly. So come on.
If you can't beat the drunken philosopher in trivia, you got a problem.
By the way, we can't see the board at the moment.
Yeah, I know. I have the infinite regress
okay.
going right now. I just wanted to make sure we had a couple of people watch it. So while we're waiting for another brave soul, here are the categories. The first category is the category that I strongly object to. This category really resonates. That is a horrible category. I don't know what's in that category, but whatever it is, it's horrible.
I'm sure it resonates just fine.
Yeah. The second,
for that first one, every correct response will contain the word resonance in it.
Oh, that's probably going to be a very tough category then. I ain't gonna lie.
It's true.
And Jordan has stepped up to the plate. Welcome, Jordan. Make sure you mute the actual stream though, Jordan, because mute you while you're muting the stream there. All right, so we got Jordan in there, and so you can unmute once you get your audio all fixed up there, buddy. And then, all right, so you got this category really resonates. Some kind of Star Trek. I assume every question will have something to do with Star Trek.
The point of that category is it'll be about a show that has some kind of connection to Star Trek.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting one. Oops. And then we have Thomas the Tank Shelf of Ships, which we've had many times before. We will see a ship. All you got to do is identify that particular ship. And keep in mind, and you correct me if I'm wrong, John, we are identifying what Eagle Moss calls the ship, not necessarily what the ship is on screen, because sometimes
like it
Eagle
matters. I'm still going to lose that category altogether.
But yes, that's the idea.
And then finally, or next up, we have Lower Decks. Now, is that specifically to the animated series Lower Decks, or is there more to it than that?
It's just the animated series.
Okay.
Lower Decks.
I might actually answer a few questions in that category.
There we go. And then finally, we have Alien Life Signs Detected.
So what's going to happen there is you'll be given the name of an alien race from Star Trek, and you have to name in what episode did they first appear.
Hail China, road number 23.
And thank you, Joe Biden, for the $1. And he says hi to all of us, but doesn't get a single one of our names right. Something about Sue, and I think I think the only one he got right was Bird of Prey 5's name, and something about hailing China. So, hi, Joe. Good to see you. All right, so here we go. Now, just to make sure, does everybody understand the basic rules here?
Yeah.
As long as I don't have to answer in the form of a question, I'll be fine.
Well, you do have to answer in the form of a question. We do allow one mulligan per game, so, but only one. So we do insist that you answer in the form. This is not Vile Mike, so I'm a jerk about that. So
I've been doing Trivial Pursuit rules for years.
Well, this is not. Well, guess what? This ain't that. So you better get your Jeopardy hat on. You can do it. You can do it, Mr. CCD. Just put a big question mark in front of you so you can remember.
I am Geordie LaForge. I can do anything.
There you go. All right, so Bird, you are up first, my friend.
Yes, Alex.
Pick your category.
Lower decks for 500, Alex.
Wow, just going for the gusto. One of the members of the Red Shirts in the Spy Humongous is from the Kzinti race, which is a species created by Larry Niven in this series of books. Ooh-wee, you went for a good one.
What is pass?
All right, so Mr. CCDV.
What is Ring World?
Oh, yes! 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 I am just a happy. I got to say, because now this is one of those things. I know it's because this is something that we were talking about before. Known Space or Ring World is a series of books. I call it Ring World. I know that now. When you said, John, Known Space, is that like the formal title of the series, or?
What I saw was that the series is called Known Space, but there's an individual book called Ring World.
Okay.
Fair enough, but I still count it all as the Ring World series.
Right, because there was Ring World, and then Return to Ring World was another book in the series. And which is, great books. So, excellent. And so Mr. CCDV gets a big boost right at the beginning thanks to Bird O Prey 5. So thank you, Bird, for helping him out. And with that, Mr. CCDV, you get to pick a category and an amount.
No. Actually, you gave him 1,000 points.
No, because it was your turn, Bird, so he only gets 500.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Mr. CCDV, you get to pick now.
Some kind of Star Trek for 100 because I'm a coward.
All right. The episode where no fan has gone before is this sci-fi comedy's tribute to Star Trek.
What is Red Dwarf?
Oh, I am sorry, Mr. CCDV. It is not what is Red Dwarf.
So close.
Jordan, do you have an... You're going to pass. Bird, come on. I know you know this.
What is Futurama?
That is correct. What is...
Of course it's Futurama.
My absolute favorite episode of Futurama, featuring almost the entire cast of the...
I know. I remember this one.
Yeah. So great episode. All right, Jordan, we go to
Lower
you.
decks for 100.
Lower decks for 100. The primary setting of Lower Decks is the ship that specializes in second contact missions.
What is the Cerritos, or as Laura Reloaded puts it, the Cerritos?
That is correct. The Cerritos. Yeah, Laura Reloaded. What a jerk.
You know, if you grew up in Los Angeles, you wouldn't have gotten that wrong.
Very good.
There's a reason I don't live in Los Angeles.
There's a reason I don't live in Los Angeles.
Lots of reasons.
And this is a very rare thing at the end of the first round. Everybody is positive on the board, even though people have missed questions. So very good. And Bird, we are back to you, buddy.
Some kind of Star Trek for 500.
Wow, you just like going for the big ones.
Just
And Orville
going
Nation,
for the
thank you
big
so much.
points.
Puts $3 in as a fist bump. Thank you, my friend. I held up my fist to the camera like you could see it, but you can't. And
I know this is hard to understand, but it's the way to play this game, because if you get it right, you get double the points.
That's true.
So I'm denying somebody 1,000 points. Even if I get this wrong.
And I get 500.
It's basic strategy.
That is strategy.
Yeah, you're going to have fun with this one too, Bird.
All right, you ready, Bird?
Yeah.
Bender lives in this apartment number, which in ASCII translates to the $sign symbol. Now, come on, Bird. This should be easy for you. You've watched so much Futurama. I know you know this one.
Pass.
All right, passing the buck. Mr. CCDV, what is Bender's apartment number?
I have to pass on this one as well.
All right, Jordan, you're going to take a stab at it.
What is 0010000?
Very impressive.
I am literally in a state of shock on that one. That is correct. Jordan.
Wow.
Jordan.
Right on.
I never thought they would get that.
Oh, wow. That is crazy. And I see Maria with T and Telly is in the house following and stalking Orville Nation as usual. Good to see you, ma'am. And wow, I'm.
What does this have to do with Star Trek?
Because the category is about Futurama, which has Star Trek references in it.
Oh, the entire category is Futurama?
In this case, yes.
Some kind of Star Trek. All right, so which means Bird, you should rule that category. All right, so Mr. CCDV, your pick.
Well, I'm going for Thomas the Tank's Shelf of Ships for 100.
Even Matthew probably knows the name of this iconic ship, but he'd get it wrong anyway.
So would I. I can't believe I picked this category.
Oh, come on. You know this ship. Just breathe. Look at the ship. Don't overthink it. It's exactly what you think it is.
It really is the Cerritos? I mean, that was in the form of a question, right?
Well, yes, it was.
That was in the form of a question, but that wasn't the form of the correct type of question. So,
okay, you get to take $100 more away from me. That's fine.
so is Cerritos your final answer?
That's the one I can come up with.
All right.
I know it's something else,
it's not
but...
the Cerritos. Jordan?
Are you looking for the class or the name of the ship?
The name of the ship.
The name, yes.
And it's iconic.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
I thought this one would be easy.
It's a $100 question. Come on. You're overthinking it. You are definitely overthinking it.
I think I know the class, but I don't know the name.
So are you going to pass or are you going to guess? Because you're
I'm
running.
gonna pass.
All right. Bird, come on.
What is the USS Reliant?
Thank you. My goodness.
Oh, it's the Reliant.
Wow. Wow. Come on.
Of course it's
Did none
the
of you
Reliant.
see Star Trek 2? Really?
God, I feel stupid now.
Walter, I could have said some of the same things about some of the questions you passed on Viles there on Sunday.
Sure. All right, so Mr. CCDV, or no, that was
my
your question.
yeah.
So Jordan, your pick.
Lower decks for 200.
Lower decks for 2. In Temporal Edict, we learned that in the distant future, this individual is considered the most important person in Starfleet history. And I agree, Professor Matthew would have gotten that one wrong.
Yeah, probably.
What is Miles O'Brien?
And yes, that is correct. Miles O'Brien. Although it's who is Miles O'Brien, but I'll give I'll give it to you. Miles is not a what; he is a who.
Hey,
In Jeopardy, you can use what as for any answer.
I'll go.
Oh, Bird, you know what?
Better. Where is Miles O'Brien?
This is not your stream, Bird.
Why is Miles O'Brien?
Yeah.
Why is
all right.
Miles
So, but Bird, it is your pick.
Some kind of Star Trek for 400.
All right. Leela practices a form of martial arts referred to as this. Ooh, Bird is stumped again in the category. He should be rocking.
He should be a master of this category. Yeah.
Pass.
Oh, Bird! Mr. CCDV.
I definitely have to pass.
All right, Jordan, you know this one?
Is it Kung Fu? Or what is Kung Fu?
Can you be more specific?
Yeah, can you be more specific than that?
No. So I'll pass it, I guess.
You guessed already, so you're gonna have to either be specific or lose the money.
I don't know. What is High A? I know she shouted that out.
No. All right, so it was, what is Arcturian Kung Fu? You were right there, buddy, but yeah.
Well, can I get like 100 points for getting Kung Fu part right?
All right, I'll give you the 100 because I'll do a vile mic there and let you have the 100. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. All right, so Bird, come on, buddy. Mr. CCDV, your pick.
What are you saying to me? I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you should have gotten that.
Yeah, you should have gotten Leela's Kung Fu.
All right, Mr. CCDV.
It's Jesus Christ. I didn't even, if I would have been complaining that you wouldn't have accepted Kung Fu, you should be glad.
I want to see what this category really resonates for 100.
I really don't like this category. All right. Since the photon torpedoes wouldn't arrive until Tuesday, Scotty suggested modifying the deflector of the Enterprise B to emit this instead. Oh, I remember that.
What is tachyons?
Really? This category was called what? Wow. No, it's not tachyons.
I think the title didn't resonate with him.
I think so. All right, Jordan. The answer is, who is Captain Foley? I like that one. No, I've not lost control. Jordan, you
What is a resonance burst?
Yes. What is a resonance?
What is a resonance burst?
This category really resonates. What is a resonance burst? Get it?
Mother, father, Sunny Beach.
Yes. Yes. Now you get
it.
We'll
get harder from there.
Yeah, and that was the 100. That's where that's it. All right, so Jordan, your pick.
Alien life science detective for 100.
All righty. Romulan. Wow, what does he have to do with that? John.
What is the name of that first episode that they appeared in?
Gotcha. So when was the first appearance of the Romulan?
What is Balance of Terror?
That is correct, my friend. Balance of Terror,
correct.
Which is, of course, my favorite episode of Star Trek overall.
Hey, I heard your favorite episode was Threshold.
You heard wrong. All right, so Bird, your pick. That's a great category, by the way. I like
Star Trek for 300.
Really? You're going to keep going here. All right, Bird. Lur is the ruler of this planet.
Omicron what is Omicron Persei 8?
No, it's what is Omicron Persei 8? Yes.
That's what I said.
You didn't say it right. Good job, Bird. All right. So,
very nice.
All right. So I knew you'd get that one. All right. So, Mr. CCDV, what do we got?
Alien life signs detected for 200, please.
All right. Ferengi. Oh,
God.
Omicron Persei 8.
Crap. That was Star Trek The Next Generation, but I don't remember the episode.
Think crap. Think absolute crap. Think Riker with a stick rammed completely up his butt. All right. Let's see. Try.
Yeah, don't even try. Yeah, I'm done. Just put me back down to 0 because I can't
you're
remember
passing
the
on that
episode
one?
name, and I watched it just 3
no,
weeks
if
ago.
you pass, you don't lose points. So you're passing the buck on this one?
I am passing the buck on this.
All right,
one.
Jordan, you got
Mr. CDV, you're gonna really kick yourself on this one, but what is the last outpost?
that is correct,
Oh
sir.
my God! Yes, it is.
Whips. Yes.
I hate.
Do I need to grab a Ferengi whip for you there, Mr. CDV?
And I love the way when the weird crystals went going and the whips would stick straight out, and it was like weird. That was just that episode just sucked. All right, so Jordan, your pick.
Some kind of trick for 200.
Oh, we gotta steal it from Bird.
Yep.
This is the apartment complex where Philip J. Fry resides with Bender.
Son of a bitch.
Bird's really bad because he wanted them double points.
Oh. Shit, what? Oh.
And that's fair point, Josh. Riker with a stick up his butt was every episode of season 1. That's why I said really up there in that episode. Come on.
Yeah. What was the Robots Arms apartment?
I'm going to hand it to the judges on that one.
And you say it again?
Was the Robot Arms apartment?
Yes. That's
Okay,
good.
there we go. The first time it sounded like you said robots plural, so I just wanted to make sure that we got clarification on that. All right, so good job, Jordan, and sorry on that, Bird. And so speaking of Bird, it's your pick.
Lower decks for 400.
All righty. He is the Tamarian security officer who joins the crew in the 2nd season.
K-Shore. Who is K-Shore?
And I got to look on the judges.
Yeah, well, it's close. I guess I'll give it to him.
All right. So it's K-Shorn, but the judges give it to you, Bird. So good job. You are now tied for first place.
Yay.
Wow, you guys are kicking.
And
my
the crowd
butt.
goes silent. All right, so Mr. CCDV, your pick.
Well, I need to try and catch up, so I'm going with the Thomas the Tank Shelf of Ships for 500.
Oh, he's going for
Nice.
it. I will tell you, these do get very, very tough, but here we go. This ship could have been seen as part of the Federation fleet assembled at Starbase 375. Hint, it's not the Reliant.
It's a very similar hull structure, though, isn't it?
Yes. You might notice a pattern in this category as well.
Yes, a very devious one when I realized what you did.
I'm guessing I need a thesaurus to answer this one.
You need either a thesaurus or to be like Thomas or John DeMarco with your, or maybe Captain Foley might be able to get these. That's how good you need to be.
Oh yeah, Foley would get this, I think.
Wow. No, I'm not that good.
That's twice the 500.
So, yeah, I have to pass.
All
I
right.
have no
So,
choice.
Jordan, do you know what ship this is from the fleet assembled at Starbase 375?
There's too many. I pass.
Bird, got any ideas?
Can I answer after as passing?
I'll let you take a guess at it. Sure.
I pass.
All right. What did
Is
you
it the Crazy Horse?
It is not the Crazy Horse.
Okay.
This one was the Antares. So, no, yeah, that was a tough one. That was one of those ships. It's like, yeah, it was there, but no one was ever going to know. All right. All right, Jordan, your pick.
alien life science detector for 500.
All right. Lorian. You asked for it.
Ugh.
Really? I didn't realize. Is that for real, John? I was just looking at my cheat sheet on this one. I didn't know the answer to this one.
Yep.
Okay. The USS Whale Probe. I like that, Thomas. That would have been Cinnabon's pick, I'm sure. Wow, I did not know that. Okay.
I'm gonna pass.
All right, Bird. You idea when the Lorians first showed up?
I mean, I think I do, but it seems too easy.
Well, sometimes the easy answer is just the right
This
answer.
is a $500 question?
Yep.
Yes.
This could put you way out in front, Bird.
Oh, there's something wrong here then.
You might. Oh, come on! You are so gonna kick yourself.
If it is, then I think this is a.
All right, Mr. CCDV.
My brain is broken, so I'm already way behind, and I choose to stay there. I'm gonna pass.
All right. So, Bird, what did you think it was?
Emissary.
Really? Yeah.
Well,
there you
what
go.
the fuck?
See?
Why would you even make this a $500 question?
Because most people don't know what a Lorian is.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
Yeah.
If you know what it is, then it's going to be easy. But most people don't know that's what his species is.
Yeah, we just know him as Morn.
Bird, you idiot. All right, so.
That's Deep Space Nine, right?
Yep.
I was thinking he fucking ended up in some TNG episode somewhere or something that like the bar when Riker went to undercover looking for Picard or something.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't remember Morn in the first episode. I remember him in like Way of the Warrior.
No, Morn was there from the beginning.
Yeah, he was because he was always at the bar.
Yeah.
All right, so Bird, your pick.
Lower decks. Finish the category.
All right. This branch of Starfleet takes care of officers who have been the victims of bizarre accidents, such as being pushed slightly out of phase by a transporter experiment.
Oh.
Not Section 31.
Yeah. No.
But.
Yeah, I gotta pass.
Okay. Mr. CCDV?
I have to guess on this. I know the episode. I don't know the episode's name.
Well, what you gonna take a guess?
Is it Section 32?
No.
Right not.
Sorry, Mr. CD. All right, Jordan.
I'm gonna pass.
All right.
Would you have accepted the farm?
No, it was Division 14.
Okay.
14, right.
Yeah, because all I could remember was the farm.
I'm so going to be the losingest loser.
That's no.
Game.
Trust me, Mr. CCTV.
No.
We have seen way worse. Try. All right. So that would be now. Is that was you? You picked that one.
That was
right?
my question.
Yeah. So, Mr. CCDV, your pick.
Resonance for 200, please.
All right. Emitting this characteristic of an object can result in vibration, which comes in handy when your senior officers are reenacting an accident, an ancient power struggle under the influence of alien energy spheres. Emitting this characteristic of an object can result in a vibration, which comes in handy when your senior officers are reenacting an ancient power struggle under the influence of alien energy.
Somebody was under the influence.
Yeah, that's a tough one to read. Try to read that, man. That's a hard one to read. But
it was a Ferengi device.
Yeah.
And it was Captain Picard.
What was it? What was it emitting? What?
It was emitting.
It's not a hard thing to say, I will tell you. It's an easy thing to say. And the category name is
resonance.
Right.
So that's part of the answer. See the rest of it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll just say resonance frequencies.
Damn!
Good choice.
Damn! You got it!
Oh my God.
I don't even care that you didn't ask in the form of a question. The fact that you just threw that out there, I've got to give it to you. All right. Jordan, your pick.
Alien life science for 400.
All right. Bolian.
Oh.
Oh, Mr. CCD, that was best answer of the day.
I like that category, I think.
Oh.
No, they get tougher, I will tell you. You can't just say resonance frequency for the next one.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
You haven't even cracked into Voyager yet.
All right, come on.
Oh.
What's the Bolian? 5
What
seconds.
is the learning curve?
What's that?
What is the learning curve?
No, it is not the learning curve. Bird.
What's the question?
When
did the first episode?
Yeah, the first episode the Bolians appeared in.
Fuck.
No, that is not the answer.
I'm pretty sure that was never an episode.
Well, it might be in Star Trek Discovery.
That watched it, so I think you should lose points on that.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that is an episode in Star Trek Picard Season 2. You got anything, Bird?
I passed.
All right, Mr. CCDB.
Oh, no, I definitely passed. Yeah.
Conspiracy. Conspiracy, one of the very few good episodes from...
Wait, I thought the Bolians were supposed to be blue.
It's a very pale blue. They changed the makeup a little bit after that.
Yeah. Remember, you remember what the Trill first looked like?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because they want to.
They changed the Bolians too. That's what they do. All right, remember what the Klingons first looked like? Yeah, they changed them too. All right, so
they answered the professor's question by first. It means in broadcast order, not necessarily chronologically.
Yeah. So the first time we got to see them.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was who else?
That was me.
That was you. Okay, so Bird, your pick.
Alien life signs.
Breen. Oh, come on. I mean, granted, I didn't know it, but, you know, you always act like you should know everything, so.
It's one of two.
Well, throw it out there. Where no dolphins have gone before. Yes, that's it.
So
Yeah,
long,
pass.
so long, so long.
Pass it
Thanks
on, Mr.
for all
CCDV.
the
You know when
fish.
when did the breen first appear?
I wish I could remember episode names like you guys do, but I can't.
All right.
So I have to pass.
You got a clue on this one, Jordan?
It was in the episode. Was the Lost? The Lost.
It was not the loss. I am sorry, Jordan. It was, in fact, indiscretion.
Oh, so they were okay. They were mentioned in the Lost.
Well, we
Yes,
didn't ask.
they're-
We didn't
The
ask
first
them
time they
to
actually
mention.
appeared.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. So that brings us back to Mr. CCDB.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep with resonates at 300.
Ah, you jerk. This device was originally designed by the Borg to contain the Omega molecule.
Ooh, oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Yeah. So what was it?
I don't know, so I have to pass.
All right, Jordan.
oh,
The resonating Picard cage. Yes, that's a good one.
There are three lights. There 3.
All right, Jordan, what do you got?
well, yeah, what was it called?
Do, 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 do. Come on.
They used the TARDIS Type 12.
Pass or play?
I'm gonna pass.
All right. Bird?
What is a harmonic resonance chamber?
Bam! Very
Wow.
good, Bird. I am
Wow.
impressed.
Right
Okay.
on.
I think he only got that because he has one that he sleeps in.
No, he sleeps in that one device that they had on Deep Space Nine there. That when they were trading that baseball card.
Yes, it's a cellular regeneration and entertainment chamber.
Yeah.
That was such a dumb
Much
episode.
more
Right.
effective.
Jordan, your pick.
Thomas's tank a shelf with ships for 200.
I think you had it right the first time.
Cisco was first officer of this ship at Wolf 359.
What is a Saratoga?
Bada bing.
Got it.
Yes, it was.
Good job.
All right. Bird, back to you, buddy.
It's resonance for 500.
Aliens from chaotic space used this to simulate inactive genes in Chakotay's DNA, which led to hallucinations, and Robert Beltran thought his character never got to do anything. So what
Yeah,
did they use to stimulate? Why did I say simulate? Aliens use this. Aliens from chaotic space used this to stimulate inactive genes in Chakotay's DNA, which led to hallucinations.
Pass.
All right. What do you got, Mr. CCDB?
I pass as well.
Jordan.
Oh. I'm gonna pass.
All right. So
That's a good choice.
yeah, the nucleotide resonance frequency. Very typical Voyager
Oh, yeah.
crap.
I have a couple of my own.
Yeah. Mr. CCDB, 3 left. Which one's yours?
Resonance for 400.
The EMH planned to perform this procedure to check on the health of Tom and Balana's unborn baby.
Oh, I know that one.
Okay, well, what is it?
Oh.
Well, if you know it, you should just tell me what it is.
Oh, mother, father.
By the way, if you do want to participate in the second round, please come in now because time is of the essence since we do have movie night to do after the next round. So we want you to be ready to go.
No, I really have to pass on this one. I'm sorry.
All right. So, Jordan.
Oh, fuck if I know. Pass.
Bird. I'm looking at you, File Mike. You should come in here. I want to see. You made me suffer. It's your turn, buddy.
You know, the only reason I'm up here is because nobody else was going up against Bird.
Well, that's because I was thinking 8:30 was the start time. That's the only reason I wasn't up right away.
I'm wondering if we aren't overthinking and this isn't something that's performed today.
No, it's not. It's. I will tell you, it's similar to something that's done today, but they don't call it that.
I was going to say magnetic resonance.
A fetal resonance scan.
Magnetic resonance.
Yeah. So, yeah, a fetal resonance scan.
That is very disturbing.
Yes, it kind of
The
is.
resonance frequency of the fetus.
Yeah.
You should not subject a fetus to that kind of disturbance.
All right, so Jordan, 3 or 4?
Let's go with 4.
Don't grow old trying to remember the name of this Miranda-class ship that appeared in TNG.
Screw it. What was the USS Hood?
It was not the USS Hood. Bird.
Don't grow old. The Youngstown? What is the Youngstown?
It was not the Youngstown.
Ah, fuck.
No, thank you. Mr. CCDB.
I do believe that he got he figured it out after he answered.
Yeah, he figured it out as soon as he answered it, probably.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try, no.
So, Bird, you figured it out or did you not figure it out? Well, we'll find out.
Pass.
What is the USS Lantry?
Oh, gotcha. Now I remember.
All right.
What does that have to do with not growing? Oh.
All right, Bird, this one's all yours. Kelsey Grammer got stuck in a time loop for 90 years on this ship. Come on. If you don't know this, I'm going to punch you in the face.
There was a time loop. They got pulled.
Oh, Bird. Bird.
Fast.
Oh!
Sorry.
Oh!
I think I know it.
Oh! Mr. CCD.
By the way, the professor says you didn't take away 400 from Bird for the last question.
Fuck you, Professor. Fuck you very much.
Well, it's not like you're not going to win. All right. Mr. CCDB?
You know what? Just for the fun of it, I'm going to say the cheers.
It is not.
What is the cheers?
It is not the cheers. Mr. CCDB finishes with an even 0. Jordan?
What is the Bozeman?
Yes, it is the Bozeman. Dang. And you are so lucky. You are so lucky. If that was a bit more, Jordan could have pulled ahead of you.
Hey, just for his swearing, you should deduct like 500 points.
You know what? Because Bird was such an idiot, I'm gonna go $14.99. You only lost by 1. All right. So good round. Thank you, Mr. CCDB, for stepping up and helping out.
I appreciate that I didn't end up in the negative, so that's actually pretty cool.
That's a big bonus. And so I do see Mercer back there. We do need to get we need at least one more person out there to take on Bird of Prey, because Bird of Prey is evil. Mr. CCDV, though, you and Jordan, get on out of here, because you guys are losers.
See y'all for movie night. Bye.
And Thomas is asking what the movie is. We're going to be watching the final 2 episodes of Invincible, along with Batman: Mask of the Phantasm, a special request from Mr. John DeMarco himself.
Thank you.
And so, come on, we need one more contestant to step up to the plate. I thought I saw someone pop in for a minute, but we have Mercer here. So,
hello, guys.
And Vile Mike, if you're still there, come on, buddy. I know you can do this.
How you guys doing?
All right.
Good, thanks.
I'm going to go
good,
get the
thanks.
next board set up. Well, okay, number one sci-fi is there. And there's Vile Mike. So, Bird, if you want, you can bow out.
Okay.
Because I know you're tired.
I am. I wasn't planning on winning.
Hi, Vile Mike.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey.
Good night,
I'm just
everybody.
PG.
I just started watching your Star Trek Jeopardies, and they're really good.
Well, I've only done one. Well, two. I do different JeopNERDys.
Yeah, I saw your Star Trek one that you did recently, and I watched it while I was waiting in the waiting room on a rerun. It was pretty good.
Well, thank you.
And
The guests are what make the show.
I'm going to change the order slightly just because by pure coincidence, Mercer and number one sci-fi were in the last time I did round two. But Vile is new. So I'm going to move you.
I just got here, so I missed a category, like any special rules for tonight's game, category descriptions.
The categories are kind of cool, and we'll kind of unravel them just a little bit here. So we have Resonates, where this category really resonates. So in the answer to every one of these, the word resonance appears in the answer. Some kind of Star Trek. You don't know what it is, but the answer to every single one of these refers to a show that is not Star Trek, but is kind of like Star Trek. But every single one of them relates to the same show, everyone in this category. Thomas the Tank Shelf of Ships is unchanged from every time we've done that category. Lower Decks is obviously about Lower Decks. And Alien Life Size, now this time it looks a little different as far as the way the answers are laid out. So is this one a little different like this time?
I thought I had it set up the same way.
Okay.
Did I do something different?
Well, I'd have to, let me stop sharing for a second so I can peek at it. How did you do it? Oh, no. I know why. Because it was just because of the way the first one is. I'll explain it when we get to that.
Okay.
Why it confused me.
You did a great job on the Picard stream the other day.
Oh, thank you. It was a lot of fun, actually, hanging out with the Salty Nerds guys. We're going to probably do that again sometime soon. So they were a lot of fun. All right, but we don't have a lot of time to waste because we gotta do the movie night soon. So that last round took a little longer than usual because Bird was kind of slow. All right, so Mercer, you are up first, buddy. So go ahead and pick your category and amount.
Some kind of Star Trek for 300.
All right, Mercer, you are going to be a very happy man. Mocklins perform this ceremony just once per year.
What is Geloja?
That is correct, sir.
Yay!
Gee, I wonder what category Mercer's going to be picking. All right, so Vile, your pick, my friend.
Well, let's try the Shelf of Stations this time for 300.
Oh, he did Shelf of Stations. Interesting. And by the way,
For 300.
Yeah, okay. And just so you are aware, Vile, I'm not as nice as you. I do ask that you answer in the form of a question, just so you know. So
That's because you're salty.
I am salty. I am. I do allow people one mulligan per board, but only one. All right. Cyrano Jones was granted 17.9 years of job security at this station.
What is the space station K7?
It is
Very good.
Space Station K7. You could have said Deep Space Station K7 to be more accurate, but I'll let you have it.
It's close enough.
All right, so we are on a roll here. Number one, sci-fi.
I like how that station resembles DS9 in some ways.
It kind of does, actually. Deep Space Nine is like an evolved version of it, you could say. Number one, what's your pick?
Stations 200.
Stations for 2. Captain Styles wondered how you could have a yellow alert at this facility.
What is...
Don't overthink it.
What is Earth Station?
I'm afraid not.
It is not Earth Station. Mercer, chance to steal.
What is Space Dock?
That is correct. It is just Space Dock. That's how it's referred to in multiple films. But
wasn't it also known as Starbase 1?
Actually, Starbase 1 was then retconned to be somewhere else.
Okay.
So it was never called Starbase 1 on screen.
Yeah.
It was on the Okadagrams, the little not pad things, but the little in-joke where they would write stuff.
Oh. Well, it wasn't in dialogue anyway.
Well, Vile, you can argue, but it wasn't your question, so it's not going to matter.
Let him go. It's his turn.
It's your pick.
It's Mercer's turn.
It's Mercer. No, it is Mercer's turn. Yeah. Well, see, Vile, you almost got to get a bonus pick there, but you talked your way out of it. Mercer.
I'll take some kind of Star Trek for 500.
I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked you went for the 500 on that. In the episode Majority Rule, the crew searches for 2 missing anthropologists on this planet where society is governed by the whims of public opinion. What a strange situation that would never happen in real life. So what's the planet?
What's the planet? I know it. Hold on a second. It is... Damn, the name of the planet.
That's why it's the 500. That is a tough one.
Yeah. No, I know it. What is... what is Sargon 4?
Yes. Or judges?
Sure. I think it's close.
I'd say it's Sargus. It's Sargus 4. I think you pronounced it a little off, but dang, I got it. I don't think anybody's going to argue that your Orville nerd card is definitely on its way. All right, so Vile, your pick now.
Well, let's go with stations for 400.
All right, stations for 4. This was the birthplace of the EMH.
What is Jupiter Station?
And yes, that is in fact Jupiter Station. Dang, you guys are on fire. All right, number 1. Time to make up for lost ground.
I don't see any resemblance between the Orville and Star Trek. I just don't see any.
Well, then you are nuts. All right, so
Station for 1.
Stations for 1?
Yeah.
All right. If you don't know this one, your sentence is to watch Move Along Home.
What is Deep Space Nine?
That is correct. Good job, number 1. All right, and back to you, Mercer.
I'll take some kind of Star Trek for 400.
All right. The Orville's new security officer, Tala, first appears in this episode.
What is All the World's a Birthday Cake?
He is on fire. This category was designed. Mercer, you are so lucky you came in on this round. And
I was thinking that.
Yeah. You would be so mad if you came in the round after this. I would.
Yeah.
All right, so.
I love the show. I just do. It just hits.
I know you do. I know you are obsessed with that show. All right, Vile, back to you, buddy.
Let's finish off stations for 500.
All right. You ready for this one?
No, but we'll find out.
All right. Geordi's love life takes us on one of its usual pitfalls when his new girlfriend is accused of murdering her fellow officers on this station.
Ooh. You know what? I hate to do this, but I'm going to have to pass.
All right. Number 1, you got a clue on this one? In all fairness, I would not have gotten this one. I would have passed in a heartbeat. So,
yeah, I'll pass.
All right, Mercer.
I have to pass as well. I have seen it, but I don't remember the name.
There are a lot of stations that have great names on, and memorable names on them. This is not one of them. Relay Station 47.
There you go.
It's functional. It's a functional name. It probably works. But they should come up with Renegade Salamander for it.
Renegade Salamander. That's a great name for that station. They actually got that Renegade Salamander. That's the new name for Relay Station 47. All right.
It has the same initials.
All right. So number 1, your pick.
award-winning threshold episode. No, I mean lower decks for 100.
Lower decks for 100. In the season 1 finale, Ensign Boimler is promoted and assigned to this starship.
What is the Titan?
That is correct. What is the USS Titan? First time we got to see the Titan on screen, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
All right, and Mercer, back to you. Let me guess, 200?
Yep. Yes.
Upon departing the ship, Alara leaves this gift for Captain Mercer.
What is a jar of pickles?
Gee, I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked that she got that one. And by shocked, I mean I already had my finger on the button to give you the points. All right, Vile, your pick.
You know what? Just to steal the points from Mercer, we'll do some kind of trek for 100.
The main characters serve on a ship of the Planetary Union in this show.
What is the Orville?
That's correct. What is the Orville is correct.
But I'm totally lost on Lower Decks. I've seen the first season, but I'm totally done on the second season.
All right, so number 1, you get to pick another one now.
Lower decks 200.
All right. While considering a transfer to a different department, Ensign Rutherford tries out a command simulation in which he orders the Janeway protocol, which does this. Think about the worst thing that happens. I'm sure you remember it.
What is...
And I would say the way the question is phrased is a little vague considering the specifics you're asking for in the answer. So I would say there are several things that happen in the Janeway protocol, but what we're looking for is what happens to a specific group of people.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I guess I'll pass.
All right. So, Mercer?
I'm going to have to pass.
Vile, do you remember?
Again, with the way the question was worded, I'm a little confused, but I'm going to take a wild guess and say something about blowing the children out of the ship or losing the schools.
I would say that would be a correct answer, is eject the children into space. That was correct.
And there goes your mulligan for not answering in the form of a
I said what is.
Did he? I
think so.
Yeah. So,
but it's okay because we all get a mulligan usually.
Yeah, but yeah, that was a kind of an oddly phrase because all this crazy stuff happened. So and ejecting the kids into space was part of it, which
I guess I didn't see that episode.
Yeah, the Janeway protocol. Don't ever use it. All right, so Mercer, your pick.
I will pick alien life signs detected for 300.
All right, so the way the alien life signs detected works is I will reveal the name of a species of alien. Your job is to tell me what episode they first appear in. So, the Andorian, and this is what episode they first appear in, not chronologically when they first appeared in Trek. So, if it was, for example, if they appeared in TNG and then they appeared in Enterprise, it would be the TNG episode.
I will say, what is Journey to Babel?
That is correct. Journey to Babel. Although technically he's not an Andorian, but or actually no, he is, but his assistant. But his assistant is not.
Right.
I know that they appeared in one other episode of TOS, but I couldn't remember the name of it, so I just had to guess.
No, that was it though. All right, so Vile.
Do you remember the other episode that they appeared in TOS?
They appeared in Whom Gods Destroy. There was an Andorian prisoner.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So Vile, your pick.
Well, let's hope it's a season 1 question because I haven't seen anything of season 2 except for the first one. Lower Decks 300.
In no small parts, the Cerritos returns to Beta 3, and the crew discovers that the residents have resumed worshipping this entity.
What is either? I'm worried about pronunciation. It's either Landrew or Landtrue or something like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Landrew. What is Landrew? And good enough for government work. Good job, Vile.
Thank you.
And number one sci-fi, your pick.
Alien Life Signs 100.
All righty. The Jem'Hadar.
Jem'Hadar appeared in the episode called The Jem'Hadar.
Correct. And that's what threw me off, because I only see the answers on my cheat sheet, and the first answer I saw for the category was, what is the Jem'Hadar? So I was like, wait, so the answers have the species. So is the question giving me, and so I forgot that the name of the episode where the Jem'Hadar first appeared is the Jem'Hadar. So
did you guys know that the name Jem'Hadar is from the Indians?
Yes.
I did not.
It's a rank in the Indian military, apparently.
Ah, okay. And so, good job, number one, and we are back to you, Mercer. I'm sorry to be rushing you, but we only got 15 minutes.
Alien life forms for $400.
All right, the Nausicaans. Who's Tony the Tiger? I like Indy.
Now, can I ask? I don't know if I'm allowed to ask this, but do I have to describe when they first appeared or when they first are mentioned?
When they first appear.
What is Tapestry from TNG?
Correct. It is, in fact, Tapestry. Yeah, that came up last game, too. It's like the Ferengi were mentioned in Encounter at Farpoint, but they didn't appear until the last outpost.
Yeah, I was going to say that these guys are mentioned in Samaritan Snare.
Right. But yeah, it doesn't matter if they're mentioned in dialogue. What matters is when we see
and I thought for years that the guy in Basak, his name is, I think. I thought he's not actually a Nausicaan, but I thought he was for years.
All right, Vile.
Well, I got to catch up, so let's do lower decks for 500.
All right, here we go. This is the registry of the Cerritos.
Okay.
Or what is five numbers?
Cerritos. If you, all right, you know what, Vile? I'm going to give you 5 points. Good job. Good job.
I clapped. That was good.
Number one sci-fi. You got a pick on that one? I did not know it. This is, none of the registries of the TNG era and later, I can never remember them because I don't like the 5-number registries. I don't know. My brain just doesn't register the 5. I need 4 digits. 5 digits doesn't work for me.
Yeah, it doesn't resonate.
Yeah. Thanks. It doesn't. I hate you, John. I hate you with a passion. All right. So, you got anything for me, number one?
I don't know if he's still there.
You with me? I see.
What is NCC 75567?
That is it. Very
Damn.
good, my friend. Number one coming back. All right, so let's see, and now it is your pick, number one. Number one.
Okay. Alien 200.
All right. The Bajorans.
The Bajorans.
Hint, it is not emissary.
Okay. I was going to say that, but
remember, they did appear in Star Trek The Next Generation, I'll give you that much, before Deep Space Nine came out.
Okay. I'm trying to think now.
I shouldn't have said that. I apologize, but I figured that was obvious, but yes, Professor, the Doomsday Machine. That was the first appearance of the Bajorans.
Yeah. No.
Nothing.
Well, yeah, I'll have to pass.
All right, Mercer.
What is Ensign Rowe?
Yes, it is in fact Ensign Rowe, the episode, because she was actually the first Bajoran.
My mouth wanted to say the wounded, and I knew it wasn't the right answer.
All right, and it is to you, my friend. So what's it going to be?
I'll take aliens for 500.
Hirogen.
I'm gonna have to pass.
All right, Vile.
I don't know if they actually appeared, but I'm gonna guess message in a bottle.
You guessed correctly.
You did. You didn't say what is, but I'll give you that as your mulligan. Since the judge said that you did say what is on the other one. All right, so be careful, buddy, because that's your warning. Next time you'd have to have some.
You got to give him double points because was it his? No, it wasn't his question. No,
it wasn't my question.
Yeah, it was not his question. So yeah, but now it's his question. So what are you going to pick?
Well, I still need to catch up, but I don't know if I like the resonate. So we'll finish off Lower Decks.
All right. J.G. Hertzler, known to Star Trek fans for his portrayal of Martok, lends his voice to Dorkmani, scavenger captain, in this episode. Or Drok. How do you say it?
I think it's Drukmani.
Dorkmani. I can't believe I said that.
Trying to remember the episodes because me and Caddy reviewed them all, and I know I said the names in each and every episode, but I can't remember this particular one, at least the name of it. I'm going to have to pass.
Number one.
Pass.
You like saying that.
I do. Mercer. Because like the only thing I can say that sounds vaguely like Patrick Stewart. All right. So it was Terminal Provocations. Does that ring a bell, Vile Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
By the way, you got like a radio voice, Vile Mike. You got like a voice that sounds like you're on the radio or something.
Yeah.
I've got a face for radio too.
Yeah. He sounds like he's on like the AM band and like,
Yeah.
out in the middle of Wyoming.
And now with the weather.
Yeah. All right, so we only got one category. What's the dollar amount going to be? Number one.
Might as well just go 500 for the stupid thing.
All right, we're going for the craziness. All right, so in order to block the Botha's psionic field, B'Elanna devised a plan to modify the warp core to generate one of these. Her plan simply requires sequencing the magnetic plasma construction to open a symmetrical warp field. Piece of cake.
Yeah, what is pass?
All right, Mercer?
I'm going to have to pass on that.
And Vile?
What is plasma resonance pass?
What is a resonance burst is what we were looking for, which, really was, come on, easy peasy, but no. All right.
What is a Botha?
Mercer, what's it going to be?
I'll take 400.
All righty. Secretly hired by the think tank, the Harazi set up a trap for Voyager that involved a planetoid that emitted this shortly before exploding.
That would be pass.
Vile?
Yeah, I'm going to have to pass too.
And number one?
Pass.
What is a resonance wave? Like wave with resonance.
Cool.
That's what that one was. Resonance.
That's not redundant at all.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's a resonance wave. All right. Vile Mike.
Might as well go for 300.
The reason for Tuvok's strategy to stop the subspace warhead was due to the weapon being armed with this. Yes, Indy, what is fart gas? That's exactly right.
I'm trying to think. Was this, what was the episode? The one with the Cardassian missile.
I think this was actually a different episode.
Then I am definitely going to pass.
All right. Number one? Number one.
Yes.
Mercer?
That would be a pass for me.
What is a proximity resonance circuitry? Come on, what is wrong with you people? Don't you ever watch Voyager?
No.
No. Definitely
All
not
right.
vote.
So, what's that? That was number one, right? So,
No, that was me. That's number one's turn.
I mean, number one or two?
Might as well go for 2.
Tuvok, again, attempted to use this to stop a subspace warhead that had locked onto Voyager's warp signature.
Pass again. I don't know. These
Mercer!
stupid things.
I have nothing to lose, so I'll say, what is a resonance frequency?
So close, but no.
Not quite. Sorry.
Let's see. If resonance frequency was close, how about a subspace resonance frequency?
No.
Sorry.
What is an anti-resonance pulse?
Don't forget all the tachyons that they peppered in there.
No tachyons. I've not seen a single tachyon in any of the answers so far. All right, and final question for you, Mercer. When Voyager was duplicated after a run-in with a subspace divergence field, the crews unsuccessfully tried to merge the ships by recreating the field and using 2 of these at the same time.
What is a resonance burst?
So close, but sorry, that's not it.
Yeah, so close.
You're dealing with resonance, you gotta get it exactly right.
Yeah, because resonance to
disastrous
resonate, you have
consequences.
you don't want resonance to resonate.
I was going to say batleth, but I don't think that would have been correct.
So this time out, no, what did he say? Resonance burst was very close.
Well, this is Voyager, and I don't know the answer, so I'm going to say a quantum resonance burst.
Oh man, I'm going to give you a point for that. So
Anything is more fun with quantum in front of it.
In fact, I'm going to give you 2706.235. That's a Voyager score right there. All right.
It also looks like a registry number.
Number one. Number one. Remember, resonance burst was really close.
Okay. So what is a resonance?
It's like a burst. And if you could see me, I'm like trying to show you in my hands, but the camera's not working.
You usually show up on camera for some reason.
My camera's not working.
Yeah. What is a resonance? Booyah. I don't know.
A resonance booyah. I'm going to double your score for that one. There you go. All right. Resonance pulses. Not a burst, a pulse. That's what it was.
Makes all the difference there is, man.
Yeah, burst is completely different.
Yeah. So yeah, and the funny thing is, how many times do they use resonance in Voyager? Enough to make an entire freaking category in Jeopardy on it.
You know, naming every shuttle accident that they've had would take about 3 categories.
Well,
that's a good idea.
The sad thing is, I mean, we're not going to get to it today because we ran out of time. We have an entire other Jeopardy board with more resonance, so which you can recycle for next week. So obviously we got our first board set up already, which is great. So it makes it easier on John. But resonance will be able to continue on for, I don't know, how much longer do you think we'll be able to continue with resonance?
Oh, at least a couple more rounds, I think.
Yeah. So there's lots of resonance on track. But yeah. All right, so it is 9:26, which means I'm supposed to start the movie night with Matthew stream in like 4 minutes, which means I'm going to be like 5 minutes late. But guys, thank you for hanging out with me.
Thank you for having me on the game this time.
Absolutely, it was a lot of fun. Vile, thank you for coming in. It's always fun to have you on.
Thank you.
And Thomas is like, forget Matthew and just keep going. Hey, we're going to have some fun on movie night. And plus, it's going to put some more fodder in for John. By the way, guys, since Matthew's not... Oh, shoot, Matthew's in the audience. I can't tell you the big secret about movie night that's coming. But there's going to be some very special stuff coming for the Jeopardy games with movie night that is going to be absolutely great, and Matthew's going to totally be oblivious to it, so it'll be awesome. So I just gonna, and even though I'm saying this, Matthew's still not going to catch it. That's the beauty of it. All right, so all right, guys. So thanks again for hanging out. And with that, adios, and I will see you on the movie night stream in literally minutes. I'm just going to get up, use the facilities, pop some popcorn.
Jaloja.
And then...
You're going to Jaloja.
Yeah, I'm going to Jaloja. I'm going to pop some popcorn, and then I'm going to get set up with Matthew, and we're going to watch some fun animation. Yep. All right.
Get some alcohol.
I'm not drinking alcohol tonight. I don't need to. This is not we're watching nothing but animation stuff tonight. We don't need to get drunk. But boy, I will tell you, there's some stuff coming. Star Trek V that Matthew thinks is such a great movie.
It's an awesome movie. I feel
Better than
pain,
Insurrection.
I feel your pain. Just share it with me.
I need my pain.
Don't even go there.